Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me for another video today, and happy International Yoga Day. I just want to start off by saying a massive thank you, to everyone, whether you're joining me today for the first time or you continue to join me every week, because I really couldn't do what I do without you and without your love and support. So a massive thank you from me to you. And it's also summer solstice, so the longest day, which is an amazing time. It's halfway through the year, which I genuinely can't believe, but it's a good time because being kind of on this halfway point between the start of the year and the end of the year, there's a lot of reflecting to do. We can look back at the first half of the year and think about all the things we've done, all the achievements we've had, all the projects we've completed, all the connections we've made, and we can really kind of feel gratitude for that. But it's also a great time to think about the second half of the year, and all the projects that we may have to do, or the things that we want to do, or maybe there's relationships that we want to give more love and effort or just empathy in. So yeah, it's a very reflective time. But for today's practice, I just want to give us space. I want to give us space to pause, to breathe, to reflect, to feel, whilst welcoming summer solstice, whilst kind of building that heat, using that energy. Ironically, today it's cloudy and there has been some rain, but it has been super warm. So we're going to use that sun energy. We're going to move, we're going to flow. And we're going to just go ahead and crack on. So when you're ready, grab anything you need, and we're going to start in mountain pose at the top of the mat. So let's come into our mountain pose Tadasana. Here you can have a softness in your knees, just let your arms rest next to you and just grow tall and proud through the spine and the chest. And we're going to start by just closing down the eyes, letting the shoulders soften, letting the muscles in the face soften. And let's just start by taking a deep breath in. And a big let it go. Maybe let a smile come across your face. And just take a moment to feel grateful. Feel grateful that you are here, that you're about to practice yoga, you're about to move your body. Just feel grateful for this time that you're dedicating to yourself. And as we move through our practice, just moving with that gratitude, moving with that energy, but knowing when to pause, knowing when to rest, to modify, and just honoring and listening to what it is you need. So we're going to start our practice today by taking an Om together. And of course, if you don't like to practice Om, just feel and listen to the sounds of the vibrations. Otherwise, let's bring our hands into prayer position. Place the thumbs onto the chest bone. And a nice active stance here. So press palm to palm. Proud lift through the chest. And first, let's just take a deep breath in to prepare. Exhale, let it go. And then an inhale to Om. When you're ready, just gently let the eyes flicker open. Surya Namaskar. Let's salute that sunshine. Inhale, send your arms to the sky. Exhale, bends the knees, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, hands down, step the right foot back, step the left foot back, come to plank. And then go ahead and drop your knees, lower yourself all the way down to the belly. Untuck your toes, inhale for your first baby cobra. Keep it soft, keep it simple, opening the chest. And then exhale, press onto hands and knees, tuck your toes and lift up and back into your first downward facing dog. And then straight away there, just begin to move around, let it be fluid, dynamic, get into all those nooks and crannies, notice what's going on for you. And then when you're kind of settling into your down dog, just preparing the breath, beginning to set the tone and rhythm of your breath. Lovely, and then when you feel ready, find stillness in your down dog, soft shoulders, soft knees, lifting the tailbone nice and high. On your next inhale, lift the heels, look forwards. Exhale, walk or step all the way to the top of the mat this first round. Inhale to halfway lift, find a flat back. And exhale, just fold forwards and down. Inhale, circle the arms to standing, reach up, palms press. And then exhale, pull your hands together into heart center. Good, round two, inhale, raise your prayer, lift the gaze. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, hands down, step the left foot back, step the right foot back, and then drop the knees or don't as you lower all the way down to the mat. Inhale for Cobra number two, slight engagement through the glutes, lift the chest. And then exhale, tuck your toes, lift into downward facing dog. Again, you can find movement or now just find that strong foundation in your down dog. Pressing through the fingers, especially the thumb. Nice, strong, active arms. Take a full breath in. Slow exhale. Inhale, lift heels, look up. Exhale, walk, step. If you're ready, little hop to the front of the mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, circle the arms to stand up, reach up, palms press. And then exhale, pull your hands into heart center. Inhale, send your prayer round three, lift the gaze. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back, lowering down, this time maybe chaturanga, maybe to the floor. Inhaling cobra or maybe upward facing dog. And then exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Spreading the fingers, relaxing the ankles, and just breathing in that slow, steady rhythm. On your next inhale, raise heels, look up. Exhale, bend the knees, step or hop to the front. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, circle the arms up, tailbone lengthens, palms might press. And then exhale, pull your hands into heart center. One more sun A. Inhale, raise your prayer, lift the gaze. Exhale, Uttanasana, follow the breath down. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back, lowering through your chaturanga or the floor. Inhaling to your back bend. Exhaling, hips are back, downward facing dog. Spread and press through the fingers, take an inhale. And exhale. Lovely, let's inhale, keep it flowing, lift the gaze. Exhale, step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, circle the arms all the way up, palms press. And then exhale, pull your hands to heart center. Really nice, release your arms next to your hips. This time, inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana, Surya Namaskar B. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back, lowering slowly through your variation of chaturanga. Inhaling up dog or cobra. Exhaling downward facing dog. This time, inhale, step the right foot forwards, turn the back heel flat, and rise to warrior one. One breath all the way to the top. And then exhale, follow the breath all the way back to plank as you lower down through chaturanga. Inhaling cobra or upward facing. Exhaling downward facing dog. Inhale, the left foot forwards, back heel drops. Again, follow that breath all the way to the top. Really long inhale. And then exhale, slowly step back to plank, lower with control through your chaturanga. Inhaling up dog or cobra. Exhaling downward facing dog. Really nice. And then breathe, reset the breath. Normal to feel a little bit winded. Those really long breaths in those sun salutation Bs. Nice, guys. On your next inhale, lift heels, look up. Exhale, step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, bends the knees, find Utkatasana chair pose. And then exhale, straighten the legs, release the arms, find your mountain pose. Inhale, bends the knees, just one more beat, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back. Remember, you can skip the chaturangas or you can lower with control. Inhaling cobra or upward facing. Exhaling downward facing dog. Inhale, the right foot forwards, back heel drops. Follow the breath all the way to the top. Big breath, maybe look up. And then exhale, slow breath all the way to the bottom of that chaturanga. Inhale, fill up, open the chest. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forwards, back heel flat, rise the breath all the way to the peak. Exhale, hands down, all the way down, chaturanga or the floor. Inhaling, opening up, lifting the chest. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. And a big let it go. Lovely, just reset the breath. Just breathing as steadily as you can. Lovely, and then on your next inhale, lift heels, look up. Exhale, step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, bends the knees, find Utkatasana chair pose. Exhale, straighten the legs, release the arms, mountain pose. Take a full cleansing breath in. And a big let it go. Really, really nice. From here, turn to the left side of the mat. Keep your right toes facing towards the front of the mat. Turn your left toes to about a 45-degree angle. Inhale, raise your arms to a T. And as you exhale, lean forwards, triangle pose. Right hand down, left arm to the sun. Open up across the chest. Think about grounding through the feet and reaching through that top hand. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Take the gaze down on an inhale, rise back up, arms to a T. Turn the right toes in, left toes out. Exhale, triangle pose to the back of the mat. Left hand down, right arm to the sky. Opening the chest, breath in. And out. Like one more breath in. Exhale, look down. Use your core. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, turn your left toes in, right toes out. Turn your hips to face the front of the mat, and then this time left hand comes to the big toe edge or the little toe edge of the right foot. Right arm to the sky. You're twisting into your revolved triangle pose. Remember, you can use blocks as much as you need to. Inhaling to lengthen the spine, and then exhaling to twist. Beautiful. Take the gaze down, press through the feet. Inhale, cartwheel the arms all the way open to a T. Exhale, turn the right toes in, left toes out. And then same thing, cartwheel the right hand to the little toe or big toe edge of that left foot. Left arm to the sky, and you're twisting towards the left. Breathing in, just trying to keep the breath as your focus. Keep it nice and steady. Nice. On your next inhale, press down through the feet, cartwheel the arms all the way open, arms to a T. Exhale, this time turn your left toes in, right toes in, bring your hands onto your hips. Take an inhale, lift the chin, lift the chest. And as you exhale, forward fold, releasing the hands to the floor, Prasarita Padottanasana A, just our wide-legged forward fold. Let the crown of the head relax, let the back of the neck be long. Just breathing into the backs of the legs. Lovely. On your next inhale, lift the gaze, look forwards. Exhale, turn your right toes out, walk the hands around, frame your right foot. From there, go ahead and drop the back heel flat. Inhale, warrior one, rise all the way up. And then exhale, open into your warrior two. Bending into the front knee, spreading across the chest. Inhale. And exhale. Lovely. On your inhale, reverse your warrior. On your exhale, side angle, either right forearm to thigh, hands to floor or block. Maybe the left arm reaches over the ear. Taking a big breath in. And a big breath out. Nice. On your next inhale, rise back to warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, step back to high plank and either lower chaturanga or push to down dog. Inhaling cobra or upward facing dog. Exhaling, hips back, downward facing dog. On your inhale, look forwards. Exhale, step the left foot forwards, turn the back heel flat. Inhale, warrior one, rise all the way up. And then exhale, open into warrior two. Again, just find your strength in your warrior for a moment. And it might feel challenging, you might feel hot and sweaty, I certainly am. But just feel grateful for that, grateful for the heat, for the energy, for the ability to be here and move and sweat. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Nice. And then inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle, left hand to floor, block, maybe forearm to thigh. And again, your right arm's reaching up and over. Good, and just find the strength through your legs, press down through the feet. Breathing in. Breathing out. On your next inhale, rise back to warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, step back to plank, either down dog or lower chaturanga. Inhaling up dog or cobra. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a big sigh, let it go. On your next inhale, raise the right leg high to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot forwards between the thumbs. Go ahead and turn the back heel flat. Inhale, warrior one, rise all the way up. And then exhale, straighten the front leg, fold forwards and down, coming into your pyramid stretch. Hands can be to blocks, the floor. If you want a little bit different, maybe interlace the fingers behind the lower back and then just let the fists fall with gravity, just really opening the shoulders. And of course, you can take the traditional Ashtanga variation if that feels good for you too. Beautiful. From there, release the hands if they're bound. Inhale, look forwards, bend into the front knee. And then exhale, warrior three, launch into the right leg. Bring the hands together into heart center. Find a strong press through that standing foot and lift through the chest. And then inhale, draw the left knee into the heart. Take the right hand to the hip, left two peace fingers around the big toe. Option to stay here, option to straighten or semi-straighten that left leg into Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. A moment to slow down, a moment to find your gaze. And then begin to open that left leg to the left. Maybe you're holding the knee, so same principle applies, you're opening it wide. And then draw that left leg back to center. Bring your hands onto the hips. Smile as you do this. It's not fun. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, bend the knee if you haven't already. Step the left leg all the way back to the back of the mat. On an inhale, rise to high crescent lunge. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Take the left elbow to the outside of the right knee and twist into your revolved side angle pose. Remember, you can always drop the back knee down for a little bit more stability, but really think about trying to draw the chest away from the thigh and you're opening up, creating space. Breathing in. Breathing out. Lovely. On your next inhale, look forwards. Exhale, release the hands, step it back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg sweeps high to the sky. Exhale, left foot steps forwards, back heel drops. Inhale, warrior one, follow the breath all the way up. And then exhale, straighten the left leg, forward fold again, come all the way down. And then find which variation you want to find. Maybe interlace, maybe grab opposite elbows. Maybe there's a little bend in the left knee. Just try not to lock the knee. Let's take one more breath in. Exhale, release the hands if they're anywhere other than the floor. Inhale, look forwards, bend into the left knee. And then exhale, warrior three, hands to heart, lifting that right leg up. Flex the back foot, chest stays lifted. And then slowly inhale, right knee to the chest. Left hand to the hip, right hand either to the knee or the two peace fingers around the big toe. And then again, maybe straightening through that leg. And just slowing down the breath here. Again, maybe opening your leg or knee out to the right. And then drawing the leg back to center. Let a big smile come across your face as you take the right hand to the hip. Good, keep smiling, it actually does help. Holding for 4, for 3, for 2. And then on 1, bend that right leg, and then we're going to take a big step to the back of the mat. Inhale, high lunge, arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart, this time right elbow to the outside of the left knee. And then again, maybe you drop the back knee down, just twisting, opening, inhaling, and exhaling. Nice. On your next inhale, look forwards. Exhale, release the hands, step it back into your downward facing dog. On an inhale, lift your heels, look forwards. Exhale, step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, arms to the sky, reach up, palms press. And then exhale, release your hands down by your side. Take the feet about hip distance apart. Bring your hands onto your hips. On an inhale, lift the chin, lift the chest. And then exhale, a little bend into the knees, begin to fold forwards and down. Once you're there, release the 2 peace fingers around the big toes. Inhale to lengthen the spine. And then exhale to fold and release. Just continue like that, inhaling to find a little bit of length, exhaling to release. Beautiful, and then inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, from here, funky transition. You can release the hands if you need to. We're going to bend the knees. The bum's going to come all the way down to the floor. Open the knees wide so that it gives you some space. Bum comes down to the floor, and then see if you can lift your legs back up. Once you're there, you can either keep hold of the big toes if you want that variation, or you can release the legs and find yourself in traditional boat pose. Good. Knees can also be bent. Just think about the chest lifting here. Breathing in, breathing out. Good, take an inhale. On an exhale, keep the right leg straight, bend the left knee, place the sole of the foot to the floor. Drop the left knee to the left, inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, fold forwards over the right leg for your head to knee pose. And just again, breathing in to find that length. Breathing out to find that release. Beautiful. And then inhale, look forwards. Exhale, release the pose. Inhale, boat pose again, lift both feet. And then exhale, cross the ankles, feet come down, hands come down, either step or jump back to plank. Or down dog, and then lower or push straight on back. We'll meet in our downward facing dog. Really, really nice. Good, and then inhale, lift heels, look up. Exhale to seated, so walk, step, sit down or hop your way through. Releasing the legs out long. Soles of the feet to the floor, lift the chest, inhale, arms up. Exhale, Navasana last time. Good, holding, maybe lifting a little bit more. And then this time, keep the left leg straight, bend the right knee, foot to the floor, drop the right knee off to the right. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, folding over that left leg. And again, just breathing in, breathing out. Lovely, inhale, look forwards. Exhale, release. Good, this time bend both knees, bring the soles of the feet to the floor. And then wiggle the feet together, let the knees drop open for Baddha Konasana. Take your 2 peace fingers around your big toes. On an inhale, lift and open the chest. And then exhale, bend the elbows as you fold forwards. Imagine your chin is going to touch the floor in front of you. Maybe in another lifetime for me. Good, just slow the breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. And then inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lean back. See if you can lift the feet at all off the floor. Open the feet wide, and then option to keep the knees bent, or you can begin to straighten the legs. If you've got straight legs and it feels comfortable, think about pressing the, what part's this of the foot called? The fleshy part of the foot. So just below the toes, I can't think of the name. Press that part away. Lift the chest. Good, holding. Take an inhale. And an exhale. Lovely, and then release the feet if you've got it. Inhale, reach your arms forwards, hold it there, nice active variation. And then cross the ankles, feet come down, hands come down, either step or jump back to plank, down dog, or straight down to chaturanga. Inhaling up dog or cobra, exhaling downward facing dog. Really nice. Let's take a full breath in. Big sigh. Inhale, lift heels, look up. Exhale, step or jump through to a seat and lie all the way down onto your back. Set yourself up for bridge pose, step 2 bandhasana, soles of the feet to the floor. Maybe you can feel the heels of your feet with your longest finger. And then when you're ready, just lift straight on in there. Maybe interlace the fingers behind the spine, maybe shimmy the shoulders underneath, pressing through the big toe edges of the feet and just breathing, feeling the front body open and expand. Lovely, and then slowly release. Release the arms, release the lower back down, just rest with a neutral spine for a moment. And then from here we have 2 options. Option 1 is shoulder stand. If you know shoulder stand, then feel free to just lift the hips, hold on to the lower back, come on into it. If shoulder stand's not where you like to go or don't want to go to today, you're just going to roll up and come into Paschimottanasana, a nice simple seated forward fold. So wherever you are, just choose your variation. If you are in shoulder stand, think about drawing the shin bones away from you and the hip bones towards you. And then wherever you are, just close the eyes. Take a moment to just notice how you feel. Notice the breath. Has it sped up? Can you slow it down? If you're in a shoulder stand, slowly begin to release. If you're seated, just roll all the way back until we're all just lying on the back. And just hug the knees into the chest if that feels good, and just rock a little minute from side to side. And then from there, let's just roll all the way up to seated. Cross-legged position in whichever way feels most natural for you. Just release your hands onto your knees, grow nice and tall, and let's just close down the eyes. Let's finish with just a really balancing breath. So alternative nostril breathing. So let's just take the right hand out to the right, palm spread. Take your 2 peace fingers and just close them down. So your little finger and your ring finger are going to be one little pincher, and then your thumb is going to be the other pincher. From there, take your right thumb to your right nostril, and then inhale through your left. Close both nostrils. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close both. Exhale through the left. Inhale left. Close left. And exhale right. Inhale right. Close both. And exhale left. Inhale left. Close both. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Close left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close right and exhale left. Release your right hand back to the knee. Take a deep breath in. Open the mouth, let it go. Just sit with this peace. And just feel content, feel happy that you showed up. Your practice continues to be there for you. And it doesn't ask you to show up in any particular way. You can show up messy, unhappy, angry. It doesn't care, it just wants you to keep showing up. And you did that today, so just be grateful to yourself. Give yourself some credit. And then just bring your hands into heart center. And may you take the energy, the power, the warmth of the sun. Take it with you into the rest of the week, the rest of the month, and the rest of the year. Knowing you can always come back to this space. You can always take a few breaths. Thank you so much for showing up and joining me on the mat today. The light in me, as always, honors the light in you.